Hi guys, welcome back to the Hill Project. We are back with our weekly podcast, and I'm afraid
I've got some bad news.
for the non-wrestling fans, it's Mania time. Cut some slack. The weekly podcast is talking about wrestling. All right. Get over it. It'll be done in 3 weeks, and then it'll be a lot less wrestling and more gaming stuff. But I want to chat to you, boys. It'll be
a bit of both. A bit of mix.
That's what I'm saying. It'll probably be it'll be slightly more gaming stuff, I reckon, for the first month. Right, I want to talk to you boys about a couple of things. I want to talk Mania, and I want to talk to you about a big topic that's happened in the last couple of weeks. It was Friday night, wasn't it? Was last Friday?
It was
last Friday.
Friday before.
Was it Friday before?
It was Friday before.
Saturday, remember? Friday before.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah, Friday before. Logan Paul's unveiled Prime is now sponsoring the ring. Yeah. I wanted to talk to you about discuss things with you boys about the whole thing, because we've mentioned it a little bit on stream, and I think it is a hot topic, because I think a lot of people, I don't know, gonna get funny about it. What's your opinion, Pete, before we get to Link? Because Link's got plenty of opinions on it, I'm sure.
I'm good with it as long as it isn't the big logo in the center. For me, it should be smaller ones, maybe on turnbuckles. We should start there. Or even on, if you want to have it in the ring, have it in like just underneath the turnbuckles on the mat there. In
the corners.
A couple of little ones, in the corners. Just not the big logo. I always remember buying like the wrestling rings as a kid. And they'd have the WWF logo in them when it was WWF in the center of the ring.
Which was always weird because they never had that.
No, but something like that would have been good. If you could have, but they do it with boxing rings and that. You have this main company in the middle and smaller companies around the sides. And if you could have companies sponsoring them, yeah, do that. Or even they've had them like WrestleMania matches. You have around the rings on the aprons, things that I'm okay with, but not smack bang center in the ring. It's a bit much to start off with for me.
Okay, Link.
Yeah, it's shit. I'm gonna.
He swore.
Sorry. I can't say it nicely. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Yeah, if they're going to do it, because the mat has been blank for the entirety of wrestling, really. It just has in WWE anyway.
I was going to say, did TNA do sponsored?
TNA
rings?
used to have TNA written in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying did they ever have sponsors?
They may have had a sponsor written next to it somewhere, or like not even necessarily a sponsor, but like the parent company's name.
Oh, okay, maybe that's what it was, because obviously when it was the
the Anthem Owl and stuff used to be on there as well, and things like that.
Whatever it was.
But the mat itself in wrestling is in WWE and WWF has always been clear. For boxing, which is the one you mentioned then, it works because boxing happens.
I said this to you
above waist level.
I said this during the stream, didn't I?
You know, it's a standing up thing. Wrestling happens on the mat. A lot of wrestling is rest holds and submission holds and pins on the ground, where it's fully going to be in shot. Like I've seen a bunch of old legendary clips and things recently that have been doctored over to put the thing in, and it's awful. It's genuinely awful.
It's quite funny,
and I'm not the only person that thinks it either. Like
Mick Foley
I've seen a bunch of the legends, including Mick Foley, that just don't like it. They think it's a horrible thing. The mat, for me personally, needs to stay clear. The other good thing about having a clear mat as well is if someone bleeds, the mat changes colour. You see the blood on the mat. Mm-hmm. That makes that more dramatic, which is a bigger thing. Like,
I'd argue it's a bit safer as well, because the ref can see instantly if there's blood.
Yeah, I get that there's less blood nowadays, but that was a thing. If they were going to do it and they want to introduce it, and I get it, money talks. You know, I understand it, but like Pete said, you know, the old toy rings used to have the symbol in the middle of the ring, and it was just the WWE, WWF logo in the ring. Have that to start with. If you're going to do a logo, start with the company logo in the middle. because nobody's going to bat an eyelid at that. They're going to go, fair enough, it's their ring, do what they want. Then start putting the sponsors in the corners and around the mat at the edges and things
Use
like
the
that. Like,
turnbuckles.
don't just smash them straight into the middle straight off the bat and be the only thing in the ring, because it's like, oh, that's a bit more. Not only that, but the logo itself, it's bright, it's colourful, it stands out.
So this is what I was going to ask you. Is your issue with the brand? Is
Well,
it
I
the
was
issue with the
gonna
logo
say-
itself, or is it the fact that there is just anything in the centre of the
I
ring,
was going to
really?
say, do you know what? It's not even just Prime. It's anything that size in the smack bang centre of the ring. We're going to see a massive Slim Jim once their contract runs out, and it's just.
This is the other thing,
But
and I mentioned this to you guys when he first revealed it the other day. Once, it's not even necessarily once the contract runs out, but like, what happens in
Other people
5
will want
years'
in.
time, 10 years' time, when, you know, I don't know, let's say someone that works at Prime has been found to be some horrible monster person, and they have to completely disassociate themselves with Prime, and they have to blur it.
That'd be a bit of a mess, wouldn't it?
Every single match, all the history, all the matches from Mania that's about to happen, with some of the biggest matches that are going to happen in the company's history, they're going to have this big blurred out red and blue mess in the middle of the ring, it's like a corpse.
What you're
in the middle of every single match. Like,
what
it'd be
what
terrible.
you're saying is it isn't specifically aimed at Prime. It's just whoever is the sponsor at the time.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on
It's,
that.
it's just it.
No, I hadn't considered
Causes
the fact
them more
that
headaches
thing.
long term than anything else. I don't care about the fact it's Logan Paul.
No.
Like, I don't care about their nonsense. They're not important. It's the logo itself that's the issue.
Yeah.
And the mat not being clean is going to cause legal issues further down the line, and it just is. Like, we've seen it happen. We know it happens. You know, even WWE themselves have got that issue in the past with the WWF logo now having
they have
to be
to
blurred
blur
out.
everything out.
Like, can you imagine them having to do that in the centre of the ring? They're lucky that they never had the logo in the centre of the ring.
Yeah.
You know, could you imagine them having
that's
to do
true.
that for the centre of the ring for every single thing for the history? Like, it ruins so much.
Yeah, this is true. It's, to me, it's definitely something that it's very much a TKO move, and would never have happened if it hadn't been TKO. In my honest opinion,
No.
I genuinely don't.
Vince fought massively to stop it from happening for years.
I genuinely don't think it would have happened if we had a Disney, for example, take over. I don't think it would have happened. I think this is because it's a TKO. It's their done thing.
TKO would have seen it with UFC, and they would have done that, and they go, "We've tried this, and it works." Like you said, it's a different kind of sport.
It's space for advertising and it's space for money. That's all it is. Like, it's.
It'd be nice if like, as a fan, we get to see like a good reason as to why they're taking that money, sort of thing. But we're not gonna really. It's just gonna go straight to the shareholders, and that's that. We're not gonna see a big like increase in bloody investment in something to do with wrestling or something, are we? That's where my issue then becomes.
Turnbuckles can be done in bits and pieces. They've blurred them out. They've had issues with that before.
Because it used to have the WWF logo on them, didn't it?
Yeah, use that. And they've worked around it before. It's a bit of a pain, but they work around it. It's not a massive logo, and it can be dealt with.
Yeah. What about the actual logo itself for what Logan showed? I mean, I think he might show something from last night that actually it's something completely different again.
They're not going to show anything else till Mania now. They've done that reveal.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll go for that one. You could even just see the word Prime.
I think that's for me where I think the issue is. People are saying it should be square, it should be round, should be even oval, something symmetrical basically. And it's like, Prime doesn't work. Someone suggested even the Prime button will be stood up, so with where the hard cam is and the words PRIME goes down. But I'm like, but that doesn't work with their logo.
No.
I mean, Prime could go. I know. I mean, it could be, and the Prime logo stays on its side, and it sort of makes a bit more sense, and it won't look as hideous.
Something smaller, turnbuckles, aprons, something like that.
No, I think I'm pretty much on the same sort of wavelength. I think for me, we were always going to eventually have the mat being sold. I'm surprised it's WWE first out of the two big companies. I'll be honest. I give it a month before AEW follows suit and do something similar.
AEW are waiting until they've actually got people that want to watch their brand so that they can make more money off it before they start advertising. It's a new company. That's the difference. Like,
Yeah,
they need a fan base before they can start selling.
They could they have got a fan base. They could 100% could still be selling 1-year deals for ring sponsors though, easily. But yeah, that's that one. Anyway, boys, I wanted to chat to you about the matches that have pretty much been announced so far.
Mm-hmm.
We've got. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, we got the ladder match.
Dan Soul fell out.
I gained just gingerness. We got the ladder match.
We did.
Are we looking forward to that one?
Yes.
You can see the matches that are on the screen, can't you?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I can now.
Yeah. It's going to be a good one. Once we see the other teams coming through, I know we've seen some of the list of names.
Do we think the Dudleys or the Hardys?
Do we know anything more about this tournament yet?
Which tournament?
Have we got the tournament for who's going in?
Yeah, they announced this week's. I'll have a look.
Well, yeah, we'll let you in a little bit. We're just about to watch Raw, so we'll have 2 tonight. Go to the semis.
Well, this is it. We've had 2 on.
Go to the final.
Friday.
Sorry, it's the semis tonight.
Go to the final, whatever.
Yeah. I think, like I said, I'm fairly sure that I sorted out the calendar for it. I think tonight is night. Yeah, tonight is night 1 of the bracket of the Raw side. Next week's night 2, and then the final will be on the 1st for Raw, and then for SmackDown, for the 15th was the first lot, 22nd is the second lot, and then I think the final will actually be on the 29th. So we'll have SmackDowns announced first, I think, before Raws for their side of the tournament, going into that tag match. Which, for me, I'm pretty pleased with the teams I've seen so far. There was more teams than I expected. Although, last week was 2 very good teams that... Where's that? I had a list of them. I've seen a list of them.
That's kind of what I was asking.
Yes, I was trying to find now.
You can find that, Pete. But yeah, it was an odd one last week because it was like, oh, we thought they were qualified. And then we found out that
they now got to face each other. Yeah.
It's I was good with the 2. I can't remember who the 2 were on SmackDown, but I was pleased with them. Whilst Pete's looking for that, LA Knight, AJ Styles. That's a match. That's just a move on match for me.
New Catch Quarter, whatever.
New Catch Republic.
New Catch Republic, that's the one.
And
one
of the Mexican lot, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
And
Fantasma.
Oh yeah, Garza and Berto, wasn't it?
Tonight's matches for Raw tonight. We've got Otis and Tozawa against
Gable.
Against Kofi and Woods.
So no Gable.
No Gable's going to get added into that triple threat.
I think Gable's going in that triple threat match.
So you've got New Day against Alpha Academy, and the Creed brothers against DIY.
I've
got it because
that's a shame.
Such a waste.
Yeah.
Although what a match that'll be.
I mean, there's nothing to say actually.
That's tonight.
There's nothing to say that the people that do lose their first brackets don't get another chance in the second lots of brackets.
Sorry, there's another match as well for tonight for the. There's 3 for the ladder match tonight.
Oh, is there?
The Miz and R-Truth.
Yeah.
Against Sheer and Veer.
That's another big one.
We need R-Truth in that ladder match. We just do.
The Miz and R-Truth. There's 3 qualified matches.
R-Truth. Mate, I think R-Truth and Miz are winning the titles. And
I'm going to put this out there straight away.
Split them.
Yes, you're right. Awesome Truth are needed in that match because of the storyline reasons. But in the share are needed in that match because we need big people in the match to be able to do some of the spots that are going to be needed for a 6-man match.
This is why I think the Creed brothers might go through.
Creed brothers need to go through as well, I think, because they're great. They're just genuinely incredible.
But that would mean DIY don't. Oh.
Which
Oh.
is...
Oh. So when this goes out, you'll have already known if you're watching Raw from last night.
Yeah.
Oh, but not last night. On Monday. Oh. That's going to be great. That's probably the sort of standout.
I'm looking forward to watching this.
No, it's
tonight,
not. No, I was going to say standout one. I'm looking forward to this. The fact that we got Gunther, Sami Zayn, and probably Chad Gable as well. I'm like, oh yeah, give me a bit of that. Give me a bit of that. LA Knight, AJ Styles, don't care. Jay and Jimmy.
I do not care about that match.
Do you know what, Jay and Jimmy?
I think that'll be a good match.
I'll deal with that.
That's a good Mania match.
Yeah.
Logan Paul, Randy Orton, Kevin Owens. I think that'll be a great match.
Yeah. Okay.
Rhea Ripley, Becky Lynch. That should be good. I'd be surprised if it's not.
Becky's fell off, in my opinion, but yeah.
I think she
It should be. They should be able to pull something big out for Mania. Yeah.
Io Sky Bailey. I think it's probably the weaker one of those two matches, if I'm being honest.
I don't know. Bailey's one of them, really... especially in the ring. She'll show everyone up on her best days. Like,
do you know what? I'm just going to throw this out there. That Rhea Becky Lynch match. It says we get a singles match. Are we going to throw someone like Nia Jax in there? Because Nia Jax is on a really big push at the minute. She's got no Mania match.
No.
But nor's Bianca. In all fairness.
Yeah, and Nia Jax is going to be against... she started building the rivalry already.
She's got fighting Becky Lynch tonight in the last woman's standing match.
She has been fighting
on Raw.
Becky.
Yeah, maybe then. Maybe then. If they do, it'll end up being a 4-way, and they'll end up adding Liv Morgan in there as well.
Just to get thrown about and probably get pinned. And then the ones we've got announced so far, boys. What are we thinking of the whole love triangle? Well, love quadruple thing going on with Dwayne and Roman and Cody and Seth.
Do you know?
And then Drew's in there as well.
I was trying to work
night
this out,
two.
how I would do this and how I think it could be good. And do you know what? I haven't got a clue. I'm just going to let it ride out.
I like it. I like everything about it.
Knowing.
I think we're all of the same opinion. Night one, the Bloodline have got to win, haven't they?
Oh yeah.
But the issue is they win night one. Cody's winning night two, isn't he?
The thing is,
and
they
it's
win
like,
night one.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm sorry.
How are they winning night one? Because one of them's got to take a loss in that case. If the Bloodline lose night one, The Rock can take the pin and it'll be fine. Like no one's going to bat an eyelid. But having someone like Seth lose the night before he's going to defend his world title, and that's who I see losing that match as well.
Unless Drew attacks Seth in that match.
Also possible.
But then Seth gets pinned, so he doesn't make Seth look weak. He gets Claymore during the match. Comes out. Cross Cody as well. Sets up a little tension
Make
there.
It a big hardcore match or something. Just change the rules so that anything goes. Just have everybody that wants to come out, overbook the crap out of it.
Yeah,
everyone that hates the Bloodline come out. Everyone that wants to beat up Seth and Cody come out. Just anyone in the back. Just have the lot of them. Just have this massive, just
in Philadelphia,
crazy...
EC dub style.
Oh, it'd be amazing. It'd be amazing.
It would be.
And that's honestly, I've been saying this all along. That's kind of what I want to see. I want to see something shades of like the Attitude Era, where people just come out and attack each other for no reason and stuff, like just random. Just what the hell's going on? You just never know what's going to happen next.
No, that'd be good.
And I remember watching shows back in 2000s and things like that, and it was you'd watch an episode of Raw and SmackDown, and the match would never end. Like, you'd never see a match finish because someone would come out and attack someone. Mm-hmm. Something would happen backstage. There'd always be some sort of little, whoa, what's this? What's
Every
this?
show
What's
would
this?
End
There's always
a fight.
But there's always more chaos going on somewhere else, and it's always like now it's very regimented. I think is probably the right word. It's very structured. They don't have that break of structure that they used to have in the Attitude Era, which I think that's the big change between the two. It's not the swearing, it's not the blood, it's not the drinking, it's not that the racier storylines. For me personally,
that scared me.
it's just the lack of the same sort of structure. They've changed the structure and made it so... What's the word I'm looking for?
Safe.
Sterile.
Yeah, safe is literally what's thinking. Sterile.
Yeah.
Safe.
They've made it such a sterile environment and such a sterile thing that has to be so clockwork and oiled that it doesn't have that sort of anything can happen vibe that it used to have.
Yeah.
That's the big change.
I want to see GMs getting beat up. I want to see everything just going in mayhem. I want to see people getting fined left, right, and centre. I want what is going on over at AEW, but just not for real.
Yeah.
Fair?
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, I could see actually that whole thing, like you said, Cody winning the title because the entire locker room's helped him.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But again,
and I could also see the entire, like a big chunk of Bloodline coming out. I could see Kishi being there. I could see people like Jacob Fatu and Tamatonga coming out. I can see all of that going on and them just overbooking the crap out of it because it needs that sort of excitement and thing putting into it. Because at the moment, I'm going to be completely blunt about it. I don't care about the match itself. Watching those two wrestle, I'm just like, okay.
Yeah, Roman and Cody, yeah. I agree. Yeah, I still think that'll be good. It's weird, because I look at it, the whole thing and I go, if you take out the whole Bloodline versus Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins with the potential of there being chaos for night 2, I really don't care about any of the main events. The men's, like in comparison to the rest.
Yeah, it's just purely that storyline.
But I think it'll be good. We're 2 weeks away anyway. And we're going to be very tired. No, we'll be tired by this. Yeah, we will probably be tired by this point in 2 weeks' time because we'll have had SmackDown and Hall of Fame. And then
SmackDown and Hall of Fame.
And going into night 1. Oh, and NXT first.
And Stand and Deliver. And we're about to be going to night 1. And then me and Pete still got to be up the next day to do our GM stuff again.
Are you still doing that? Oh,
we're doing a short one.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, we're doing a short one that day.
Oh.
So yeah, it's gonna be.
We won't be doing an 11-hour. Won't be doing an 11-hour one.
That's in 2 weeks, and we'll be live, probably everywhere. Is the plan?
It is.
If it all goes to plan. But yeah, thank you very much. Let us know what you think of the whole Prime being in the centre, even if just the centre logo being in the middle of the ring. Let us know what you think about what Mania matches you're looking forward to coming up, and let us know the ones you're not looking forward to as well. It's all good. We're here to listen. But yeah, please leave a like, share, subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.
See ya.
Peace.